everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Katie and we are doing mermay, and today's prompt is royalty. So we're on day 5 of this and our mermaid is in her goblet palace. That's what I'm going to say it is. It's not a fish bowl, it's not a martini glass, it's her goblet palace. I was a little inspired by the British 50p coin and Britannia on there with the pose, and I think that's come through quite nicely. She has more of a commemorative trident compared to her warrior trident, and she's wearing her crown and just sitting rather royally on her goblet throne. I've drawn this on some cartridge paper and I've used a liner pen, and what I've decided to do is just add some colour on there with some alcohol based markers. I've gone for some gold tones and yellowy colours for the goblet because it is gold, because she is royal, and I'm matching that up with her trident and crown. I was quite excited to do this one actually because this is the first one I've done so far where I've put metallics on there, so I just wanted to get all of the base colours down first before I started applying any of the sparkly stuff, because this goblet is going to have some shine and some sparkle and just be a little bit extra, I guess. So I just want to say to existing subscribers, those of you who have been with me from the start and those who've recently subscribed, thank you so much. I recently hit the 500 subs mark and I just can't believe it. I'm like doing a little happy dance. It really means so much to me that you actually really enjoy watching these videos that I put out, and I hope I can keep continuing to put some more out and put a smile on everyone's faces and maybe even be a little bit useful now and then. So a massive thank you. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. I think you're brilliant. Thank you. Anyway, let's get back to the picture, shall we? So I'm just adding a few tonal details on the mermaid's fins, body, tail, and just getting it prepped ready for the exciting metallic bit. So the metallics I'm going to be using are a combination really of the metallic pens that I got in the up crate back in December, along with a few gel pens I've got knocking around really. I seem to have quite a lot of gel pens actually, but they are really useful just to add a bit of a sparkly touch here and there. And some of the gel pens I've got, I've bought them like from the supermarket, or I've got them from the pound shop, which obviously you've all got equivalents around the world. And yeah, I mean they're brilliant to write with, don't get me wrong. At my last job I used to use them to fill in forms and stuff, and oh, they were just amazing to write with. And they're just as lovely to draw with as well. I did notice though that yeah, they take a little while to dry, and I do end up smudging it a little bit on here. Never mind, it was a glittery smudge, so that's not so bad. For some reason, the metallic pen didn't quite show up as much as I wanted it to. You get the gist with it, but it's not as sparkly on white paper as I find it is on black paper, and maybe that's just a contrast thing that doesn't really show up. But never mind, I'm still quite happy with it. The shell that I'm doing in the middle is with a Sakura gel pen, and that's got the most subtlest sparkle ever to it. It barely shows up, but it's just there, and I didn't want it over the top for a shell either, so I think that's quite nicely fitting. Just adding a few highlights and a bit of texture to her hair, as well as colouring our lovely Claudia in at the bottom there. She's managed to sneak in, and we are pretty much all done. It's just awaiting the signature after a few finishing touches. Anyway, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I do hope you're enjoying me doing mermay as best as I can anyway. Let me know in the comments if you're doing mermay too. I'd really like to, well, I'd just like to see where you guys are up to and how you're finding it. Anyway, thank you again for subscribing, and if you haven't already, why not? And if you've enjoyed this video, of course, please hit that like button, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's prompt. Bye!